the NBA. There should be some drop-off, don't you think?
Just a little.
I mean, thinking about it, wow.
The Lakers, though, looking to extend a 7-game win streak without them, but look at this. Steven Adams over JaVale McGee. He was no slight fellow, by the way. Rondo on the other end, getting the floater to go. Then Kyle Kuzma. I mean, you could say he was the story of the first half, but really the story of the game for the Lakers, getting it done both inside and out.
Tons of opportunities out there for him, obviously, with no LeBron and AD, and he took full advantage of it. That's what you want to see if you're Frank Vogel. You want to see him step into that void and play like he did.
With time winding down here in the half, Kuzma with the jab step and the pull-up three. He had 23 in that first half on 9 of 13 from the field. Then short-handed Lakers keep their foot on the gas here, led by both Rondo and Kuzma. That was Rondo for 3, then driving, faking a pass, and getting the tough scoop shot to go. 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists for Rondo, Coach.
Yeah, Rondo, Sekou, you said it. It's something about OKC and Chris Paul that he likes playing against, don't he?
Dwight Howard with 12 points and 14 rebounds. Then more Kuzma, pulling up from deep. 36 points and 7 rebounds at that point, as the Lakers go on to win at 125-110.
Kuzma's outside shooting could be critical for the Lakers down the road this season, especially in the playoffs.
You talking about a 6'10" guy can flat out shoot the ball the way he can, and then when you just look at that length out there, and Kyle Kuzma took advantage. As Frank Vogel would like to see, no LeBron, no AD, Kyle Kuzma stepped up big time.
And the Lakers win the season series over the Thunder, 3-0. But guys, AD making himself useful while he's sidelined, actually becoming the sideline reporter, and here's his walk-off interview.
Ron, it was a big win for you guys. For the second game in a row, you guys come out with a lot of energy and a lot of pace. What's to that?
Our defensive energy. Defensively, we came out, we got stops, we were able to get on a break, create mismatches, and get a quick pace going.
You came out very aggressive tonight.
You was out.
Scoring, getting your teammates involved. When Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the play, what's your mindset?
Well, that's about 75 shots total, so I divided it up. But Kuz was playing, so that's another 38 shots divided by that. Subtract 2. So, I mean, just trying to be aggressive, like I said, get everybody involved. Regardless of who's in and out, we try to play together as a team and come out with the right mindset and get a win.
Great. Speaking of Kyle Kuzma, he played ultimately well tonight. Shooting threes, post-ups, rebounding the ball, doing it all. The guys that stepped up tonight played very well. What's to that?
Just having the right mindset. You know, we practice hard. We got a hell of a first unit we play against every day, so coming out against these guys isn't easy, but it isn't tough at all.
Great win, Rondo. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony.
We got to get AD to the Kristen Ledlow School of Sideline.
There you go. Just a little bit.
See, Anthony, it's
what's
not that
to that,
easy.
Anthony?
Yeah,
But this is the thing they find. It's a lot harder than what they think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're on the spot and that camera goes and you got only a minute or two to ask questions, it's a lot harder than what you think.
Right, thank you. It's not as easy as you think to stand there in front of Rajon Rondo and to come up with questions on live television. But let's talk a little bit first about Kyle Kuzma, because, Coach, he could legitimately be becoming that third option the Lakers are looking for.
Well, I think he is that guy. And I think a night like this with no AD and no LeBron gave Kyle Kuzma a chance to just go out and play something. Look, when you play with AD and LeBron, you have to fit a role. You got to find your spots and pick and choose your area. And as a young player, he hadn't figured out how to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis. It's going to take some time, Sekou, you know that. But the talent is there. And again, when you're talking about this guy only makes $1.9 million, there is no way you would get equal value, even contemplate trading him. So when you look at the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma, I think a night like this, when you know AD and LeBron are one of those guys are out, now Frank Vogel knows I don't have to push my guys to play if they're nicked up or tired, because Kuzma, the way he played, he can pick up the slack. Because as long as you can figure out how to get, if LeBron is playing, 60 points between him and someone else, you got an excellent chance to win it.
The 24 shot attempts is what's impressive. He didn't go hunting shots that weren't in his wheelhouse. He was taking the shots he would probably love to take when AD and LeBron are playing. He just doesn't get those opportunities. Tonight, he stepped into shots that looked really comfortable for him, and he made them, and he was effective. And this is what you want to see. Kuzma's had kind of an uneven start to his season with all the changes and all the different ways they're asking him to play and be effective. Very impressed to see him come through the way he did tonight.
There seems to be a negative narrative being written about Rondo this season as well. How does a performance like this, Coach, help to rewrite who he is on the Lakers?
Well, Rondo's one of the smartest players that we have in the league, and he's an ultra competitor. But when you look at this Laker team right now, the thing that they've been struggling with, and this is a good sign tonight, they've been struggling when LeBron is out of the game and don't have the basketball. And so the fact that Rondo was able to push this team the way he did, and Sekou, the thing that I like, he not only pushed the pace, but Rondo took 22 shots. And Rondo is a better scorer and better shooter than what people think. He just don't give himself that chance like he should more often. But again, who are they playing tonight? When the last time Rondo looked for 22 shots?
You should probably.
Maybe the last time he saw.
I was going to say.
There you go. And he said it. No AD, no LeBron. Let me see. That's 45
carried
shots
to one.
Divided by 2, carried to 1. That means 22 for me, right?
Right, yeah. Might as well, right?
22 for me, 24 for Kyle. That's about right.
This is an ideal night for the Lakers, though. Yeah. Without AD and LeBron, you go into a place that's tough to play in against a team that was on a pretty good run, playing really well, and you put them to sleep early. I mean, this is impressive.
Well, we're headed back to the Eastern Conference after the break as the highlights continue with the reigning MVP and perhaps this season.
Your season high last night, you outdid yourself tonight. You talk about being a rhythm player, but how would you describe the rhythm you were in tonight?
I just got an opportunity to, just getting scoring opportunities. Having the ball in my hands, pick and roll, just find that rhythm. So, yeah.
How much do you live for the shots at the end when you're able to seal the deal in the way you were tonight?
Ever since I was a kid, playing in open gym at the YMCA, score maybe, 10-10, game 11, I'd probably take every shot. So, just something that, I just enjoy doing, and I'm confident when I take them. So.
The numbers for Rondo speak for themselves, but what can be said about the way in which he was able to control the tempo for you guys all night?
Rondo set the tone for us. Going right at CP, right out the gate, being aggressive to score. A lot of times everybody knows him as a pass-first guy, but he came out the gate, in attack mode, especially with them playing with Steven Adams in the deep drop. He was able to, really get downhill, get to his little mid-range shots, and, just control the offense.
Talk to us about patience kind of being the theme of your season. How is that patience starting to pay off?
I don't know yet. We got a lot more games. So,
you don't think these last 2 nights doesn't mean anything in terms of like a turning point at all?
I can't really say because, we got like 40-some more games, and you just never know. So.
Frank said that he wanted to instill a lot of confidence in you guys and said that not only does he believe you guys are going to win, kind of like you should win. What was his message like pre-game?
We come in every game thinking we can win no matter who's on the court. We believe that we're the best team in the league, and, we just play with it, have that confidence, swag. And, a lot of guys that don't get to play, they really got an opportunity to really shine tonight. Troy Davis came in. Troy and Quinn probably the key to the game. We were up 20 and, kind of dwindled a little bit. And, they were just, throwing up shots and they were hitting for us. And, it just speaks to the depth of our team.
Dwight was suggesting last night that there were some messages to share on the team about after the Knicks game that you guys wanted to be more dominant and set that tone. What has that meant for you, and how has that kind of come out for you?
We got the most size in the league, probably the most depth. So for us, we want to just try to be as dominant as possible. After that Knicks game, we talked about their physicality right from the jump, and they kind of came out and obviously won by a good margin, but they tried to punch us in the mouth, and we didn't really necessarily like that. So we just try to come out every night, just with a chip on our shoulders, and everybody on this team has something to prove. So.
How does your mental approach change from being how does your mental approach change being a starter versus being a guy that comes off the bench? Is there anything different there for you?
I just know I'm gonna get a lot more opportunities, so I'm just aggressive. I know that rhythm is gonna be easier to get. So,
is it also a case that the minutes will be there, the shots will be there, the opportunities will be there, so just go out and just play with a nice free flow?
Yep. A lot of times, when you're playing, minutes and where shots are going to come, it's a little bit easier to get in the game.